Okay. Okay, so hello everyone. Hi guys. Good morning again. Good morning everyone. So I welcome you all in this PYP series, right? So we are going to discuss part second of IEIFS previous year paper discussion. So we need to discuss some of the important memory based previous year paper questions that was asked in the May examination cycle 2025, right everyone? So let's start it discussing. So in the last class, we have discussed some of the questions, right? So we have discussed, I think, from till 20th question. Okay. So now I think let's start with the 21st question. Okay. Now, 21st question is about the corporate social responsibility, and the question is written here. See, okay. So when we are talking about this particular question, there is Sagar Industries Limited, which is a listed company, has a CSR obligation of 10 crore in the financial year 2023-2024. The company, however, spent 13 crore on eligible CRX activities in that year. In the following financial year, 2024 and 2025, said CR obligation comes to 11 crore. Based on the current provision under the Companies Act, can Sagar Industries set off the excess CR amount which is spent on dash, means financial year 2023-2024, against its financial year 2024-2025? Yes or no? Everyone. Very easy, very simple question. You can all answer this question quickly. Everyone. You can all answer this question. It is all about the CSR responsibility. So everyone who is watching this question, just please answer, and please like and share the video to the maximum you can. Everyone who is watching this session, kindly please like and share the video, guys. Everyone. Okay. So, corporate social responsibility. It is mandatory to spend for every company. It is mandatory to spend at least rupees 2 crore on their corporate social responsibility every year. But there is a provision which is given in CSR application that if you want to spend more than 2% in any year in the corporate social responsibility, you can go ahead, you can do so. And whatever the excess you have spent on that year will be adjusted against your future obligation. Like, for example, I have spent 4% this year on corporate social responsibility, right? Now, in the next year, I have to spend at least 2%, but in this year, I have spent 4%. So the rest 2% will be adjusted towards the next year's obligation, right? So always remember, when we are talking about the corporate social responsibility, the corporate social responsibility will be set off against the obligation. Okay, this is the new rule. Okay, so yes, 3 crore can be set off against the obligation subject to the compliance with the rule prescribed. Okay, so B is the correct answer, everyone. You have to remember this corporate social responsibility rule, that whatever the excess, at least 2% you have to spend, plus whatever the excess you are spending, you can set off that against the future obligation. Clear? Good. Now, next question. Which of the following describe tier 2 account under the national pension system? So in national pension system, we have discussed the accounts, tier 1 account, tier 2 account. So we have to discuss which of the following is the correct statement regarding the tier 2 account in the national pension system. It is mandatory account with fixed lock-in period and restricted withdrawal. It is a voluntary saving account with flexible withdrawal facility available to tier 1 subscriber. It allows pension withdrawal only after the retirement and is taxable. It is available only to the government employee and does not permit any withdrawal. Very simple. Tier second. So tier 1 and tier second. We all know that tier 1 is a mandatory account under this national pension scheme. What about tier 2? Everyone, please answer this question. What about tier 2? You have to answer this. Which of the following answer is correct here? According to the National Pension Scheme, Tier 1 and Tier 2 account, which of the following is correct? So, when we are talking about the correct answer, Tier 2, it is a voluntary saving account. Tier 1 is a mandatory account, but Tier 2 is a voluntary saving account, which is available to Tier 1 subscriber. Right? So, it is a voluntary saving account and it has a flexible withdrawal. Okay? So, B is the correct answer. Now, next. Which of the following statement about forward contracts and currency futures are incorrect? We have to check which of the following statement is incorrect regarding forward and currency future. So there is a forward, there is a futures. So we have to check which of the following statement is incorrect. Forward contract is a negotiated directly between the buyer and seller, is an OTC agreement, and terms can be tailored to each party's need. In a forward contract, money is exchanged at the time of contract is negotiated. Currency futures are a standardized contract traded on the exchange and counterparties are known to each other. For currencies future, parties holding the contract at maturity must deliver the specified currency amount at the agreed price and date. So, which of the following option is correct? We have to check which of the following statement is incorrect. So, A, B, C, or D. Everyone, please answer this question. Forward and future. If you all remember about the forward and future, we have to check the correct answer here. Everyone, please answer this question. Forward and future. Forward and future. Everyone, please answer this question. Forward and future. So when we are talking about the forward and future, these are the two type of contract. First of all, when we talk about the forward contract is OTC, over the counter contract, which is tailored according to the party's need. Right? They are not properly standardized. The parties have the still chance to negotiate over the counter contract. Right? But when we are talking about the forward contract, it is future contracts, it is a standardized format which is traded on the stock exchange, right? So first statement is correct, but second statement is saying that in forward contract, money is exchanged at the time of contract is negotiated. It is false. Okay, so money is not exchanged at the time of negotiation. It is actually settled at the time of maturity. So second statement is wrong, and rest all the three statements are correct. First, third, and fourth are correct, and second is wrong. And we have to choose the incorrect statement. So A is the correct answer, everyone. Right? So this is actually the previous year paper that you can choose to just go through in the app by yourself, right? You just have to log in the Oliveboard app. Then there is a section JIB CIB test series, right? When you are clicking on that section, you will get the JIB previous year papers memory based questions discussion, right? So here you can just attempt all these questions by your own. I'm just giving you some of the questions idea so that rest of the question you can attend on their on your own in the Olive board. Okay. Now next, consider the following statement about the threads. Now, threads, the five statements are written. You have to choose which of the following statement is correct regarding the thread. Okay. So, transaction processed under threads are with recourse to MSME, meaning MSME are liable for defaulting by the buyer. The minimum paid up capital required for setting up threads is 25 crore. Entities other than the promoters are not permitted to hold more than 10% of the equity capital of trade receivable discounting system. The overall financial strength of the promoter and entity is an important criteria for the selection to set up the trades. And trades is regulated by Reserve Bank of India under RBI Act 1935. So you have to choose the correct statement here. Five statement I have written. You have to choose the correct statement here, everyone. You have to choose the correct statement here, guys. So the correct answer is what? Please answer this question. Very simple, very easy. When we are talking about the trades, the first and the very important thing is in trades, the trading are done as without recourse. Yes, in trades, the trading are done without recourse. So if the first statement is concerned, transaction under the trades are with recourse. False. Transaction under trades are without recourse, right? So without recourse means no MSME is liable to any of the buyers, or no MSME are liable to any of the bank if defaulted by the buyer. So once the bills are discounted under the trade platform, the MSME are free from their obligation. They are not liable for any of the default money, right? Second, minimum capital for setting up trade is 25 crore. It is the correct one. Third, entities should not hold more than 10%. That is also correct. The overall financial health of that particular is important criteria. That is also good. So second, third, and fourth are the correct statement. Achha, trade is regulated by Reserve Bank of India under 1935. That is wrong. So trade is regulated by Reserve Bank of India. That is true, but not under RBI Act 1935. It is regulated under the Payment and Settlement System Act 2007. Clear? So the correct answer here is what? B is the correct answer, everyone. Clear? Done? Now, next question. Suppose in an economy, these are the following things which are given. Nominal GDP is given, broad money supply is given. Now you have to calculate the velocity. You have to calculate the velocity here. Everyone, please answer this question. Nominal GDP is given, broad money supply is given. Now we have to just calculate the velocity here. We have four options, so we have to choose the correct answer here. Everyone, please answer this question, guys. We have to choose the correct velocity here. So the correct answer is what? How to calculate the velocity? If you all remember how to calculate the velocity, everyone. Very simple. If we talk about the solution, simple thing is what? Velocity is equals to nominal GDP divided by M3, right? So nominal GDP is what? Nominal GDP is given as 5 lakh divided by 1,25,000. It is 4. The correct answer is C. That is 4. Simple, easy, right? So the velocity of money, you have to remember the formula. Nominal GDP divided by broad money supply. Okay? Now, next. In the case of NABFID, National Bank for Financing Infrastructure and Development, the independent directors are appointed by Dash and the institution come under the administrative control of Dash. Very simple. Please answer this question. NABFID, the directors are selected by or appointed by whom? And the institution come under the administrative control of whom? Very simple. So the correct answer is what? It is by D. See, in case of NAFED, the independent directors are selected by the central government and institution come under the jurisdiction of Minister of Finance, Ministry of Finance. So yes, D is the correct answer. Clear? D is the correct answer. Next question. An investor buy a 10-year bond with a face value of 1 lakh at a fixed coupon of 6% per annum. Soon after, the market interest rate dropped from 6% to 4%. Market interest rate drop. As a result, the market price of the bond increases to 1,20,000, right? Which of the following conclusion can be drawn from this scenario? Very easy question. Which of the following conclusion drawn from this scenario? The bond face value has increased due to the fall on interest. The bond price has increased because the bond prices more inversely move inversely to the interest rate change. Okay, the bond coupon rate automatically adjusted to the new market interest rate, or the bond maturity period is reduced due to the change in interest. Everyone, please answer this question. Guys, just give me 5 minutes. I am coming. You just attempt this question, okay, and just try to answer. Just give me 5 minutes. I'm just coming. Everyone, okay, just please answer this. Okay, guys. So, everyone, so let's start discussing things. So, this is very easy question, very simple. We know that there is an inverse relationship between the bond price and the market interest rate. So, as the bond price increases, the market interest rate, or sorry, as the market rate decreases, bond price always increase, and as the market interest rate increases, bond price decreases. Clear? Now, next question. Which authority is responsible for releasing the consumer price index? Reserve Bank of India, Ministry of Finance, National Statistical Office, or Niti Aayog? Very simple question. Consumer price index, which is also called as retail price index, it is a way or method to calculate the inflation. So you have to tell me which of the following authority is responsible for releasing the CPI, consumer price index. So the correct answer is what? Guys, please answer this question. The correct answer is what? So there are two ways, there are two methods to calculate the consumer or inflation: consumer price index and wholesale price index. When we are talking about the consumer price index, it is compiled and released by National Statistical Office. So National Statistical Office is the same organization which is responsible for releasing the national income also. Clear? Now, next question. Consider the following statement regarding the Pradhan Mantri Jeevan Jyoti Bima Yojana. Okay, Jeevan Jyoti Bima Yojana, it is life insurance scheme. So you have to cover the correct information regarding the Prime Minister Jeevan Jyoti Bima Yojana. The first is the scheme provides a life cover of rupees 2.5 lakh in case of death of the insured due to any reason and is available to individual aged between 18 to 50 years holding a bank or post office account. Okay. Second is written as the insurance cover is a valid for a period of 1st June to 31st month. Third, the annual premium is rupees 436 to be auto debited from subscriber bank or post office account. If the insurance attain the age of 55 year, the life cover is terminated, but the entry into the scheme is only possible up to the age of 50 years. So we have to choose which of the following statement is correct. Regarding the life insurance scheme, Jeevan Jyoti scheme, everyone you can answer this question, guys. Everyone, you can all answer this question. Regarding, you have to choose the correct statement regarding the Prime Minister Jeevan Jyoti Bima Yojana. So, first of all, we can say that it is a life insurance scheme. We already know that it is a life insurance scheme. So, if we talk about the correct answer, the first statement is incorrect because see, Pradhan Mantri Jeevan Jyoti Bima Yojana cover a life cover of rupees 2 lakh and the age group is between 18 to 50 years. So the age group is given correctly, right? But the insurance cover, it is given as 2.5 lakh, which is wrong. It is actually 2 lakh. Then the insurance cover is valid from 1st June to 31st May and it should be reviewed annually. That is correct thing. Annual premium is 46 to be auto 436 to be auto debit. That is also correct. And if the insured attains the maturity at the age of 55 years, then the life cover is terminated. That is correct. So second, third, and fourth is correct. But first is the wrong statement. Second, third, and fourth statement are correct. So B is the correct answer. Right? Now next. We'll see. Consider the following statement about US dollar index. US dollar index measures the relative basket of six major currencies: Euro, Swiss franc, Japanese yen, Canadian dollar, British pound, and Swedish krona. Euro is the largest component of USDX. The USDX was established in 1973 with a base value of rupees 100. The USDX is not affected by microeconomic factors such as inflation, deflation, or economic growth in the country whose currencies are included in the basket. So just tell me which is the correct answer here. We have to choose the correct statement here. First, second, third, first, third, fourth, second, third, fourth, or first, second, fourth. Everyone, please answer this question, guys. Everyone, please answer this question. We can all answer this question, guys. Which of the following statement about the US dollar index is correct? US dollar index is correct. Which of the following statement regarding the US dollar index is correct? So if we talk about the correct answer, first statement is perfectly correct. The US dollar index measures the value of the six major basket currencies, which include euro, franc, Japanese yen, Canadian dollar, British pound, and Swedish krona. Right? Second, euro is the largest component. That is also correct. Third, it was established in 1973. That is also correct. But fourth statement is wrong. Why? Because it is written that the USDX is not affected by the macroeconomics policies. It is greatly affected by macroeconomics policies. Six basket currencies are there. The values of the currencies always depends upon their macroeconomic factors. Okay, so obviously that macroeconomic factor affects the USDX. Okay, so that's why the fourth statements are wrong, and first, second, and third statement are correct. Right? So the correct answer is A. Now next. Which of the following development financial institution was formed by Reserve Bank of India? Everyone. Which of the following development financial institution was not formed by Reserve Bank of India? Sorry. IDBI, NABARD, SIDBI, or IFCI? Not formed by Reserve Bank of India. Which of the following is not formed by Reserve Bank of India? Everyone. Which of the following development financial institution? Very easy question. So IFCI, Industrial Finance Corporation of India, it was not formed by Reserve Bank of India. IDBI, NABARD, and SIDBI, they are all formed by Reserve Bank of India. So the correct answer is okay. Now next. Atal Pension Yojana. We have to choose the correct statement regarding the Atal Pension Yojana. Minimum age to join is 18 year, maximum 40 year. Okay. And who is not an income taxpayer? Under the Atal Pension Yojana, the minimum guaranteed pension is 1,000 per month to the maximum of 5,000 per month. Atal Pension Yojana is administered by the Ministry of Finance, and contribution to Atal Pension Yojana are eligible to the tax deduction. Okay. So which of the following statement is correct? Everyone, you can easily answer this question. Atal Pension Yojana. Very easy, very simple. You can all answer this question. Atal Pension Yojana, guys. Answer. Whoever is watching this session, kindly please like and share the video. First of all, each and every student who is watching this session, please, it's a request that please like and share the video to the maximum you can. So, Atal Pension Yojana. So, the correct answer is what? First statement, the minimum age for joining is 18 year, maximum is 40 years, correct. Under Atal Pension Yojana, the guaranteed pension is from 1,000 to 5,000, correct. That Atal Pension Yojana is administered by Ministry of Finance. No, it is administered by Pension Fund Regulatory Authority of India, right? So, regulatory body is Pension Fund Regulatory and Development Authority of India, right? Then fourth is the correct statement. Atal Pension Yojana are eligible to a tax deduction. So only third is incorrect. Rest first, second, and fourth statement are correct. Okay, done, guys. Okay, next question is what? See, if we talk about the next question, which of the following is not four local boards under the Central Board of Reserve Bank of India? Northern, Eastern, Central, or Southern? So you know that Reserve Bank of India Schedule 1, the complete territory or the complete India is divided into four different regions under Reserve Bank of India, which is defined under Schedule 1. So we have to tell which of the following is not one of the four zone. Northern, Eastern, Central, or Southern. Please answer. Everyone, you can all answer this question. So the correct answer is what, guys? Which of the following is not one of the local board zones under the Central Board of Reserve Bank of India? The correct answer is what? Okay, so if we talk about the correct answer, central zone, obviously central zone is not one of the zone. The zones of India is northern, okay, southern, then western and eastern. We have these four zones which are distributed according to Schedule 1 of Reserve Bank of India Act. So obviously central zone is not the local. Next. Which of the following is an objective of Startup India initiative which is launched by Government of India? Startup India, main objective to promote innovation and entrepreneurship to create large scale employment opportunities in both local and urban areas, to provide 100% government subsidy to all startups, to offer tax pickup, ease of doing business and financial supports to startups. Everyone, very simple. Startup India initiative. Which of the following is not an objective for Startup India initiative? We have to choose which of the following is not an objective. Everyone, not an objective. Very simple. Not an objective of Startup India. We can all answer this question easily, guys. So if we talk about not an objective of Startup of India to provide 100% guarantee, it is not an objective of Startup India, right? So C is the correct answer. Now next. Which of the following statement of the forex market is not correct? We have to choose the incorrect statement regarding the foreign exchange market. Okay. The foreign exchange market offers high liquidity. Investors are open or close the position at any size. Forex trading is available only during regular business hours. Third, position of the foreign exchange market can be opened at a predetermined period. The foreign exchange market traditionally has no service charge except for the natural bid and ask spread by demand and supply. And fifth is high market liquidity enables more sales to be required out at a uniform market price, helping to avoid instability problems associated with futures and other forex investment. Very simple question. Just read out carefully about the foreign exchange market and we have to choose the not correct statement means the incorrect statement. Now we have to choose the incorrect statement. Here, everyone, please answer this question. We have to choose the incorrect statement regarding the foreign exchange market. So when we are talking about the incorrect statement here, see, incorrect is the second only. Foreign exchange market is available only during the regular business hour. Why? Because see, foreign exchange markets, they are present for the sale and purchase. They are not restricted to only business hour. It is a 24-hour market. Okay. And that's why it's provide a very high liquidity. Okay, it is spontaneous. Why? Because it is a 24-hour market. You don't need to wait for any business hour for doing transaction in the foreign exchange market. So second only is on the wrong statement. Rest all the statements are correct. Okay. Now, investment made by a foreign company for acquiring an existing Indian company is classified under what type of foreign direct investment? Greenfield, brownfield, joint venture, or yellowfield? Very simple. Everyone answer this question. Very easy, very simple. When there is a investment made by a foreign company to acquire an existing Indian company, then it is called as what? Simple. So we have already discussed three type of FDIs: greenfield, brownfield, and joint venture. Remember? So when we are talking about the foreign company which tried to just acquire the Indian company, okay? So it is called as what? It is called as a brownfield investment, right? When we are talking about the greenfield investment means when there is a foreign company who wants to set up any business in India, but they are setting everything from zero. Okay, everything from the ground up. Then this is a green field. Brownfield, they want to acquire the existing company. Joint venture, no one is acquiring no one. They just joined hand with the Indian company so that they can just share the profit and loss. That is called as the joint venture. So obviously B is the correct answer here. Clear, everyone? Done. Now next question. See. What is the minimum investment you can do in a treasury bill? In the last class, I have told you treasury bill. Minimum investment you can do in the treasury bill: 1,000, 5,000, 10,000, or 25,000. Minimum investment you can do in a treasury bill. I've already told you that this is an important question. Minimum investment you can do in a treasury bill, everyone. Minimum investments you can do in a treasury bill. Yes, obviously, if we talk about the minimum investment, it is 10,000 you can do, and in multiples of 10,000. And these have the three maturity time period: 91 days, 182 days, and 360 days. Clear? So these are some of the questions, previous year questions, which I have already discussed with you right now. See, you can just attempt the complete paper which is present in the Oliveboard app. Okay, so this is just a demo for all of you. We have the complete paper present in the Oliveboard app. Okay, 100 questions are there. The time limit is given 2 hours. You can just check your right, wrong, and unattempted questions here. Okay, your score will be calculated here. Everything is perfect and top notch. So if you want to attempt this paper, you just have to log in into the Oliveboard, or just log in the website or app. Both, just select the category, and in the category select the test category. Then here you will find in the new column that there is the PYP's question paper, right? Please attempt this question paper, because this is a very good way of just having your exam before the exam. Clear? Thank you so much everyone for watching this video. Kindly please like and share the video to the maximum you can. Whoever is watching this session, it's a request, please like and share the video to the maximum you can. And if you haven't subscribed this channel yet, please subscribe this channel and press the bell notification icon. Thank you so much. Have a very nice day, everyone. Take care. Bye bye. Bye, guys. Take care.